What's up guys, and welcome back with some more Genshin Impact, and we are here with another theory video, and I know it's been a while from the homie Island XD, and I'm excited for this one. It has to do with Sumeru, which comes out like next week, was it like Wednesday or something? So it's called Why Sumeru Will Be Destroyed. So as always, be sure to leave a like on Island's video. The link to their video will be in the description box below, and subscribe to them, alright? Help get them to that damn 90,000 subscriber mark. So yeah, let's check this thing out. I want to see what Island got stirring up for Sumeru over here. Try to get me even more hyped than I already am for this region.
The nation of Sumeru is moments away from its impending destruction. How can I claim such nonsense even before the
Okay, can I just stop? I love the way you said destruction. Okay, that was stupid to stop the video for that. I'm sorry. It was just the way you said that was funny.
The nation of Sumeru is moments away from its impending destruction. How can I claim such nonsense even before the region's released? Well, because it literally happened in real life. There are many different inspirations that were used to create the region of Sumeru in Genshin Impact. Egypt, Persian Empire, India, Southeast Asia, Islamic Golden Age, Arabic, Sanskrit, Buddhism, Hinduism, my dog, your cat, a goldfish. But out of so many...
Yeah? What was that last picture? Bro, what? Oh my god, what happened to that fish? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus, okay.
But out of so many influences, the current story of Sumeru seems to follow a historic event of an ancient civilization of Sumer from thousands of years ago in Mesopotamia, which I believe will foreshadow the ultimate downfall of Sumeru.
Okay.
To fully understand why this is not a joke, let's dissect how Sumeru is a direct representation of the civilization of Sumer. History has no idea where the Sumerians came from, but the reason why they decided to settle in this area was because of the Tigris and Euphrates River. As rain fell on the mountaintops of Armenia to the north, the water would flow into the rivers, making their way through the barren lands. As a result, Mesopotamia was filled with particles from the mountain called substance silt, which is very interesting because they are also known as rock flowers. Rock possibly referring to the mountainscapes of Liwa to the north, and flower being used as a remedy for land's erosion. As for what the connections are, I'm sure we'll find out when Sumeru releases, but what's interesting is that these silts or rock flowers allow better circulation of air within the soil, which is extremely beneficial for plants to grow.
Bro, you got me.
Blessing for agriculture, giving the Sumerians a chance to thrive under the harsh condition. Now,
you got me feeling like I'm back in like history class right now or something. I'm just like, what? Wait a second. Wait, there's a lot going on. Let me just try to take a sec to process all this. Jesus, dude.
Now, you may remember something very similar inside the game. Vahid and Inazuma suggest we purchase a substance called the Anahitian Blessing, which grants vitality to even the most barren lands, which are often used by many farmers. The connections continue on. Over the course of 6,000 years, the Sumerians formed their first educational schools, invents various tools, and the base 60 numbering system that we use today for time to figure out when the resins will be capped.
Of course.
Technological advancements and the thirst for intellect were made possible because of the rock flower within the soils of Mesopotamia. Obviously, this is symbolized in the game as Academia of Sumeru that is under the overseeing eyes of Kusanali. There are so many more correlations that we can notice if we dig deeper, but that would literally take me several hours to explain. But in my personal opinion, it becomes quite clear that Sumer and Sumeru are connected without a shadow of a doubt. And if this is true, then Sumeru will be completely destroyed. Because history tells us
I think so.
Paradise
I do think it's going to get demolished.
Ultimately meets its end, falling victim to the cycle of life. Unironically, the beginning of the end for Sumer was signaled by a falling star in 2213 BC.
I thought that said hail boop. It's hail bop. Okay.
Soon after, for reasons unknown, the ice caps of the North Atlantic goes through severe changes, affecting the climates of the entire world over hundreds of years. And because of this, the rainfalls on the mountaintops of Armenia becomes less frequent. This ends up turning Mesopotamia into an inhospitable place, and the slow decline of Sumer starts to settle in. Call me crazy, but am I supposed to assume that this has nothing to do with Genshin Impact? Travelers arriving in a falling star 500 years ago, followed by the death of the previous Dendro Archon and the downfall of Conria, which could have started the trigger for erosion. Maybe I'm crazy, but if the mountaintops of Armenia is in fact a reference to Liwei's mountainscapes, then things get even weirder if we dig dig a little deeper. Inside the Teiwa travel guide, Alice questions why the mountains of Juyun Kars looks as if all the water's been drained out, adding that maybe these mountainscapes were once submerged underwater, and of course, Zhongli replies with his laughter and silence. But since Alice is likely over 500 years old, maybe the process of erosion already began after the conclusion of the Archon War rather than the Cataclysm 500 years ago. Perhaps the arrival of the Traveler, the downfall of Conria, and the death of God of Woods simply accelerated this erosion process. Whatever the—
Okay, so it just made the process go by much quicker. I see. Okay, I'm on board with what you're saying thus far.
The case may be, the civilization of Sumer ultimately meets their end through the slow process of deterioration. The internal struggle for power, the continuation of inhospitality, and the invasion of nomadic tribes eventually causing their downfall. In the end, Sumerians are overthrown by a different civilization called the Elamites, leaving no one behind to worship their goddess of the moon. The beginning of the end, both originating from the course of nature, the continuous loop of the cycle of life leading to the civilization's birth and destruction. Collei having some kind of premonition about a burning sacred tree maybe also feels very suspicious.
Everything.
But since it's a fictional world, maybe the Traveler will arrive to save the day once again. Or maybe the story will flip on its head since we're near the midpoint of the game. If you have any thoughts or opinion about what's gonna happen, let me know in the comments. But as I already mentioned, the civilization of Sumer was not the only inspiration that was used to create Sumeru. In the Buddhist and Hindu religion, the sacred mountain Meru seems to have a connection to the story when we talk about the gods. Not to mention, the developers hinting that the elemental reaction catalyzed has a hidden meaning in the story is also suspicious. If you're interested in that rabbit hole, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more Sumeru related videos in the future. Thank you for watching.
There you have it.
See you next time.
There you have it. Shout out to the homie Island XD. Alright, I wanted to really listen more and process what was going on with that video. Okay, so I'm gonna give my opinion on the matter now, so if you care about that, hello. Okay, so it was very interesting what he was saying about the water and everything, of how a long time ago that it was higher, it was higher up and it was actually covering all the mountains and such, and how now that water is gone. And then with just Sumeru and it, what I think is gonna happen to Sumeru personally, I feel like Sumeru, that nightmare or vision, whatever you want to call it, that collei, I think it's collei, right? Saw in that trailer. I feel like Sumeru is going to burn. I feel like it would be the coolest thing. Okay, this sounds pretty messed up, but I feel like it would be the coolest thing if, everything, and this update happening right now, 3.0. Sumeru, everything's still fine and stuff, nothing's burning down. By the end of this Sumeru arc, it just gets scorched. This place just goes down, just burnt down, just ruined. And that would be very interesting. Maybe not the entirety of Sumeru, but it'd be very interesting if there was, if they did something like this, let's say there's a normal jungle area of Sumeru, right? It's nice and beautiful and stuff. Events happen in the game, and now that area of Sumeru is permanently damaged. That's what I'm trying to say. I know already in the previews that we've seen that there already is, areas that are, beat down and damaged, which I want to check out, but it would be pretty cool to see, areas that are in good condition right now get beaten down to holy hell, and then they actually stay that way. That would be... That's what I'm really trying to say. That would be something that's pretty cool. But I don't know. I mean, I'm very excited. We'll see what happens with the first part of Sumeru next week. I mean, what is the Sumeru arc? What is it, 3 or 4 updates that they're going to be doing? I'd have to check again, because I know they gave us the roadmap during the official live stream. But I want this to be chaotic as hell, and I want the stakes to be all the way up here. Which in the trailer, it seems like stuff was really going down, but I want to see some damn Fatui Harbingers just going absolutely, just berserk. I want to see okay, I'm going to go through the things that I want to see in Sumeru. Since we're already here and we're talking about this, might as well just go down this rabbit hole, right? I want a Scaramouche boss fight. That's what I want. I very much want that boss fight. Because I feel like for a while now it's been leading up to that, and I know people want Scaramouche to be playable and stuff, which I hope Scaramouche is playable, but it just seems like it's been building up towards that, so I feel like we'll see Scaramouche very soon, and it will probably be a big boss fight, like a Senora type thing. Do I think that Scaramouche is gonna die? I don't think so. I don't think Scaramouche is gonna die. I think they know the money they can make with trying to make him playable. So there's that. But yeah, I'd say that. And then Dottore. I feel like we would see Dottore right over here, or if we don't see Dottore, didn't they hint at the, like, I forget at the end of what mission? Was it the Yelan mission that they talked a bit about one of the Harbingers? Was it the Monopoly-looking guy that was, like, obsessed with money or something? Was it him? It might have been him. So I don't know if we'll see him, but I know we're gonna see, we gotta see Scaramouche and we gotta see another Harbinger. And I'm sorry, like, if this, like, the second half of this video is sort of all over the place, but I'm just trying to, like, I guess brainstorm and just give you guys my raw and fresh thoughts. So, okay, out of context. You know, out of context, that sounds really bad. But I'm just trying to give you all of my opinion on this matter, because typically I wouldn't go this deep down into the rabbit hole, like, after I already, like, check out a video, but it really made me just want to discuss it for a second. So I have high expectations for Sumeru. I want stuff to be crazy. I don't know what they're gonna end up doing with, freaking Kusanali over here. I am very curious to see what's gonna happen. Because, I mean, obviously she's going to have to play a big part. She's like the damn Dendro Archon. She's like the newer Dendro Archon, because the other one was the Dendro Archon for a way longer amount of time, right? Even though Kusanali is, like, old, right? She's been alive for a hot minute. You know what would also be shocking? Because I guess I'm just full-on committed to just, like, saying my random thoughts about this at this point. What if they... Can you imagine if they just pulled some Honkai Impact crap and they said, you know what, we're gonna kill the Dendro Archon Lolly? We're just gonna be like, yep, you're gonna die. And that's also something I want to happen. Not Kusanali necessarily dying, but I want somebody to die that is playable. That's what I want. This is what I mean when I want stakes. It can't be magical Disneyland all the time of, oh, you know, we fight the boss, everything's nice and dandy, we're okay. Okay, I mean, it's not 100% that way because, you know, Scaramouche was taking a Gnosis and, you know, they've been taking Gnosises and stuff. Like, that type of stuff's been going on. So it's not happy in that sense. But I need the level of darkness that we got in that Zhao, like that last Zhao Archon quest, right? Where, like, it was a backstory with his friends and stuff. The damn Yakshas and stuff, right? So I need somebody playable to die. And this is what I think also. Didn't it, wasn't it alluding to and, like, teasing to, Kazuha versus Scaramouche in a mission? It was, what was it, like the Inazuma, was it the Inazuma Festival or something like that? Is that what we were calling that? I think. Like the one with, like, the paintings and stuff, and that we had to, like, uncover the painting and use the water for the ink or whatever, and then it showed Scaramouche and then went into Kazuha's backstory. And I've said it before on live stream also, that I just feel like Kazuha is going to be the one to die. If there's going to be somebody that dies that's playable anytime soon, I think it will be Kazuha. They've been giving us so much backstory about Kazuha in these last few updates and stuff. They've really been making us get connected even more to him. And then, like I said, the whole backstory with Kazuha and then Scaramouche and their family and all that stuff, right, that happened. So I just feel like that's something that's gonna happen. And if they do make Scaramouche and Kazuha fight each other, and Kazuha dies, oh, the internet, oh geez, if you think the Genshin community, if you think they get crazy already, it just, oh, I would, like, don't get me wrong, I love Kazuha, like, I have the character, I think he's a great, well-developed character, I think his growth has been, like amazing, like, the character development, but if you really want an impactful moment in the game that will forever be remembered, and that has just value and raises the stakes, make Kazuha die there. That's all I'm saying. People are gonna be like, no, I don't agree. Listen, it's just my opinion. You don't have to agree. You know, you could respectfully disagree if you want to disagree with that. But I feel like that would be really interesting because I feel like somebody's got to drop in this game. Okay, we can't be going, like, I don't want it to be like 4 years into this game and no characters died. All right, like, you know, just take that Honkai Impact route. Just a little bit. You know, maybe just a tad. So. Yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I know I took, like, a complete, like, left turn I took a complete left turn with this video, and I know it was about the destruction of Sumeru, and I talked a bit about that, and then completely went into just my other, like, guesses and theories and wants for Sumeru. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is going to be a big region, and I'm very excited for it. So like I said, let me know your thoughts. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Check out Island XD's channel. Subscribe to him. Our Discord servers are our server, Genshin channel, description box below. We have an Arknights channel. We have a Honkai Impact 3rd channel. And we play games that aren't gacha games also. So the road to 6,000 subscribers continues. And until the next one, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Stay safe. And as I always do say, don't do crack.
Be sure to subscribe to the Special K Experience if you enjoyed this video. If not, you're going to Femboy IHOP.